Okay, welcome back. So today we are going to be testing the Edme English IPA we brewed. We did this with the this can kit and the, was it 2 pounds of dry malt extract, unhopped. This is the one that we decided not to add the hops because I thought that the extract itself was pretty hoppy. So let's see how it goes. It's been sitting for about 2 weeks, so it should be quite good by now, I'm hoping. Okay, good. Good hits. Ooh, nice. Looks like it's carbonated really well. Ooh. Let's trickle that last bit in there. Okay. Nice, rich, sort of a very amber color. The foam is dying down pretty quickly, so I'm not sure if this will have any much head retention to it. But it's bubbling like crazy. So, 2 weeks, good carbonation. Doesn't have much smell to it. Let's give it a taste. Okay, in flavor, it's actually very similar to the Cooper's Draft Kit. It's got a little bit more of a, I think it's a hoppy type bite. It's more of like an attack on your tongue, if that makes sense. It's not super hoppy, which is good for me. I don't like super hoppy IPAs. But yeah, it's very similar to the Cooper's Draft Kit I brewed, except it's got a little bit more of a bitter bite to it. But overall, it's pretty good, pretty good. It does have a bit of a, it's kind of a, the bite that you get out of it kind of makes the malt taste of it accentuated a little bit as well. It's almost like if the Cooper's Draft was like here in flavor, you know, it's pretty mellow beer. If you were to like spike a bitter and then spike a malt note, I would say that was where it would be, boop, boop, you know, with those two flavors on the taste line. Yeah, there we go. See, the head is pretty much toast. I'm not too worried about that, though. Like I said, from the smell of it, you can't really smell much hops at all. It smells like just like a pint of beer. You know, it doesn't have any defining smell to it. But the taste on it definitely has a bit more of a. It's definitely got that bite to it. So the Edme kit turned out good. I like it. Edme English IPA. If you are a fan of the real hoppy beers, I would say definitely add a splash of extra bittering hops and definitely some aroma hops, because like I said, it doesn't have much of that hop smell at all. But for me, this is actually pretty good because, like I said, I am not the biggest fan of the IPAs that are like a hop bomb in your mouth. Like excuse me, I've never been a big fan of the sort of real slick, astringent, like you get on your tongue from a real hoppy IPA or a real hoppy beer. I've just never been a fan of it. I can only usually drink like one and then I'm done. I like the more smoother beers, obviously, like the Irish Stout, the Oatmeal Stout. I like the real creamy, nice malty beers rather than the super hoppy beers. But this one is pretty good. Overall, I like the flavor. It's, like I said, a spike of hop note and a spike of malt note, but not like completely overpowering. And it's got a very kind of baseline flavor to it that just you get hit with it right at the front and it stays throughout the end of it. And to be honest, like, it's got a very malty aftertaste. Like, I've definitely got a malty taste in my mouth. The hop flavor of it dissipates pretty quickly. I don't know, because it does say here, it says hop extract in the ingredients, so I don't know if they used, I'm assuming they used hops in this part of it for the bittering, but I don't know with a hop extract. If you guys have any knowledge about that, leave a comment down below. That'd be interesting to figure out. But yeah, like I said, it's pretty good brew. If I were to brew this one again, I may actually add a splash of aroma hops at the end of if I did a boil on it. You could probably make this kit very similar to the Cooper's kits, where you just use like boiled water and then just top it off with cold, you know. Or you could do a boil and add the extra bittering hops at the beginning and the aroma hops at the end, and I think that you'd get a much hoppier brew. But you know, I would almost recommend not doing that for the first time you go around with this, just to see if it's getting the hop notes that you want. I found that that's kind of a real touchy thing when it comes to the canned kits, is how much of that hop accentuation comes out. You almost always have like a base malty note, a base malty flavor, and then the hops are kind of where the variances in between the cans come. So yeah, like I said, all being said, I like it. I think it's gonna be just a great brew to sit back and have a couple too. So, cheers, guys. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. If you know anything about this hop extract, here it says hop extract, so I don't know if they use real hops or if they use a hop extract. Is that a chemical? I don't know. I don't know anything about that. This one was a bit of an experiment, so we shall see.